In this tutorial, we will learn about indirect function. So indirect function is a lookup and reference function, and it returns a reference to a cell, range of cell or named range from a number, text or both. So syntax of indirect function is equal to indirect within bracket reference text, comma, style of reference, that is A1. Here we have to put 1 or 0. Let's see. So reference text is a cell reference or text string or both that creates a reference to a cell, range of cell or name range. That means in the reference text we can put a cell reference, a text string that can be converted to reference, a number or text that also can be converted to a reference, and A1 is to specify this reference style. This reference style is in R1 C1 style or A1 style. If it is in A1 style, we have to put 1. If it is R1 C1 style, we have to put here 0. So we have different example to understand this in details. So in first example, here we will understand the basics. Then example 2, we will understand this with worksheet reference. Then in example 3 with workbook and worksheet reference. And in example 4, we will understand how to create the dependent drop-down list with the help of offset function. And in example 5, we will do the calculation with indirect function, average calculation, total, count, maximum, minimum, in this way. And last, we will do another sum with indirect function. So let's understand with example number 1. So first, delete this. Okay. Now type here equal to indirect. So we will fetch the value of this cell. So this cell is B12. We can type here B12. So this is a text reference. B12 bracket close. Now press enter. So we got 500. Now here type equal to indirect. Here we will not use the text string. We will use a reference that has the text string, that is this cell C13, and this C13 contains B13, and the B13 is this cell that have 450. So first C13 will fetch the value of C13, that is we have B13 here, so here the value will be B13, and indirect will convert this B13 into reference and fetch the value of B13. You can see 450. Now here we'll use both text and reference. Equal to indirect. Within quotation we will type B, then and this cell, bracket close. You can see the reference became B and 14, B14. You can see here. Now press enter, we got 350. Now we want to do an average of these values. Starting is 15, B15, and last is B18. So we can do in this way, equal to average indirect C15 and within quotation colon, then and C16, then bracket close, then bracket close for average. You can see here the reference text, it becomes B15 to B18. It becomes a range, and this range will specify these values. Now press enter, we got the average of this cells. You can see here average 56.75. Now here this cells has a named range. You can see here scores. So if we want to do a sum of this with the help of this name range, we can do it in this way with indirect function. Equal to sum indirect, then within quotation we have to type scores, indirect sum, enter, 2 to 7. You can see If I select this, total sum is 227. Now if I want to find the total number of values in this range, so type here equal to count indirect, then within quotation scores, bracket close for indirect, bracket close for count, we get 4. Now if I find maximum number, then equal to max, then indirect, select this cell, that is scores, or you can type here scores, then bracket close from max, enter. The maximum number is 65. So in this way you can see we have used a text, a reference, a text and a reference, then here again text and reference, then here we have used the name range. Now we will use the sheet name and the cell text. So type here equal to indirect. Now first the address. So address should be put in the quotation. Sorry, here we will select this cell, and then within quotation we need an exclamation after sheet name. So exclamation, and then this cell D2. Here we have C19 has D2. Now bracket close. So here the text reference became address D2. Press F9, address D2. Now if I press enter, it is address function. So here address is this one, go here, and this is D2. You can see here. So we get the value from different sheet also with the help of indirect function. Now here we will understand the style. Equal to indirect, then text is this one, bracket close, sorry, comma. Now this one is A1 style, so we have to put 1. If I put here 0, bracket close, enter, we got reference, there is an error. But here if I put 1, because it is A1 style, you can see this, we got the value Shaha. So here you can see in B20 we have Shaha, and this is R1 C1 style. So here we have to put indirect, select this cell, comma, let's give here 1, bracket close, we'll get an error. But here if I put 0, it will give us the correct result. So I hope you have understood the basics of indirect function. So now we will learn second example. So first delete this. So here we will learn with the help of worksheet reference. So here we have the sheet names and here some cell reference. So type here equal to indirect, then the text reference within quotation, or select this cell, and now the exclamation within quotation, because after the sheet name we have to put exclamation. And you have to also remember, if the sheet name contains the special character, then you have to put a single quotation also. Type and a cell reference, let's give here within quotation B13, bracket close, and enter. We got 0. So let's see, it is column B13. Let's go to column B14. So here we have example 2, but here we have given B13, and B13 is blank, so it is giving 0. Now here if I type B14, we get example 2. So we got a value from different sheet. Now from columns sheet, so again type here same thing, equal to indirect, then the sheet name, and within quotation exclamation, and select this cell C17, bracket close and enter. We again got here 0. So here columns, so let's go to columns and C17. Let's see columns C17. So here we have 0 value. So we can put here, let's put here, instead of C17, we can give here B17. So here we got some values. Or if I want to see this value or this value, it is B18. We can put here B18. And now the address sheet equal to indirect, select this, and within quotation exclamation sign, and select this range, bracket close and enter. We got mouse. You can see here in the address B32 we have mouse. Now here equal to indirect. Now within quotation we will give a reference of row, sheet name, row, exclamation, quotation close. Sorry, here we can put a reference, that is B30, then quotation close. So here we have put the full sheet and cell reference, press enter. Here it is APR. So in the row function B30 we have APR. Now here we will put with address sheet. So indirect, equal to indirect. Now within quotation address, exclamation, and D15, quotation close, bracket close and enter. We have here 0. So let's see address D15, we have 0. If we change a value like C17 here, if I type here C17, then you can get this value. So now we will understand the third example. So here we will work with indirect function with workbook and worksheet. So here we have given a workbook name, that is 3-lookup and reference function .xlsm, and a sheet name. And we will convert these two into a reference. So first type equal to indirect, and now double quote. Now we have to put here a single quote because here in the name we have a special character. So single quote, then square bracket, then type the name of the workbook, 3-lookup and reference functions .xlsm, then square bracket close, then type row, extend, then row, here row, then exclamation, B27, then the close, and here we have to close this single quote also, single quote, then bracket close, then enter. So here we got January. And now same thing we will do with reference. So here equal to indirect. First we need a double quote because we have to put a single quote and square bracket. then double quote close, then and select this reference, then and double quote square bracket close, then single quote close. Sorry, here we have to type rows, ROW, row, then single quote close. So here, sorry, here close the double quote and select this cell, that is C34, and then we need a single quote. So within double quotation, put single quotation and exclamation, and also B28. Now double quote close, bracket close, and enter. So we got February. So here in the row we have given the workbook name of this workbook only. So go to row and B27. So B27 is January, B20 is February. So we got this. Now fourth example, dependent drop down list. So here we have two types of item, fruits and veggies, and here the name of the fruits and name of the veggies. So we have given a name range for this. Here you can see fruit, and here veggies, same spelling as this one. You have to remember that whenever we put the name range for dependent drop down list, here the list should be same spelling. Now here we will create a drop down list for this one. So go to data validation, go to list and select here equal to this two, then okay. So we got here fruit and veggies. So when we will click the fruit, we will get here a list of fruits, and if I click veggies, then here we'll get the list of vegetables. So we have already this name range fruit, and here for veggies. So here equal to, sorry, go to data validation, list, and here equal to, select this one, then okay. Sorry, here we have to put indirect. So here in the indirect you can see we have E39. So E39 have veggies. So here we'll get the text veggies, and we have the name range veggies. So it will refer to that cell reference. So let's see. Here you can see potato, carrot, brinjal. And whenever we select fruit, here we'll get the name of fruit: apple, orange, grapes, in this way. So it is very simple. Here you have to take the cell reference of the types. Then we have the name range for these types, here this one and this one. So here we will give equal to indirect. Here we have the type fruit or vegetables or anything. So indirect this range, then this range value will be taken as a reference for indirect and we'll get the list. Now we will calculate all this. So first delete this one. We also created name range for apple, guava, you can see here, grapes and orange, you can see. Now we will get the total of any type of item. So first let's do here equal to total sum indirect, select this cell. So this is a reference, enter. So we got 2122 orange, select this, you can see 2122. Now average equal to average, same indirect, select this cell, bracket close and enter. This is the average. Now count equal to count, then indirect, select this reference, bracket close, enter. 7, maximum number equal to max, indirect, select this range, bracket close, 479, minimum equal to mean, indirect, then select this, enter, equal to then best date. So for base date, the maximum number is 479. So here you can see here it is 479. So this date is the best, and 164, that is this one. So this is the worst date. So here we can use this with index match function. So index, now our range is this one, comma, row number, match, our lookup value is this one, comma, our lookup array is this one. So this should be within indirect, okay, then comma, exact match 0, bracket close for match, bracket close for index. So you can see 1st November 2021, and worst will be this one. So equal to index, select this range, comma, row number equal to match, select this cell, comma, range will be this. So indirect, so orange, bracket close, comma, 0, bracket close, enter. 4th November, you can see once again 4th November. Now if we change this value to Apple, you can see highest is 2195, Apple, total is 2195, average is 313.5714, count is 7, maximum 481, lowest is 132. So best date is 7th November and worst date is 1st November. So in this way you can change and see the worst and the best. Now total. So here we have two amount list and we will do the sum. So equal to sum, then select this range, bracket close and enter. This is the normal way, we all know this. Now we will do this with indirect function. So here we will do this with indirect function. So type here equal to sum indirect, then here within quotation D58 quotation close, bracket close, colon, this cell, then bracket close and enter. So in this way we can use this indirect function in different manner to calculate our daily life problems. So I hope you have understood this tutorial very well, but still if you have any problem regarding this tutorial, you can write me in the comment section. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share this with your friend, and do not forget to subscribe our channel to support us. Thanks for watching the video till the end. See you soon in the next tutorial.